The Buddha, basically while replying to a young and very impatient student's inquiries about the afterlife, shared with him a story. And the story was about a man that was shot with a poisoned arrow. So this man had just been shot with a poisoned arrow. He's mortally wounded. And as he laid there kind of on his deathbed, his family's there offering him, medical help. Let us go bring a doctor. Let us go find someone that can come and help you with this stuff. Pretty please, let me go get someone to help you with this big freaking poison arrow that's sticking out of you. But the man didn't desire any form of medical intervention. He wanted answers. Before he would allow his family to bring the doctor, the person that could actually help him maybe survive, he wanted to know who shot the arrow. What type of person was this? What was his height? What was his strength? What was his skin tone? What was the bow made out of? Was it made out of this type of wood or that type of wood? What was the string made out of? What type of bow was it in general? How was it constructed? What feathers were on the arrow? Was it made out of vulture feathers or peacock feathers? And as he sit there asking all these questions, he succumbed to his injuries. He died. So as absurd as this man's course of action or his line of questions kind of seem as we say that, it sounds really familiar. It's eerily familiar. We often follow a similar path within our organizations. We waste valuable time, resources, all the above, focusing on pursuing answers to questions that don't really matter that much at all, or at least matter way less than the fact that we've got this freaking arrow hanging out of us. We aggressively focus on the wrong things, and it shows. Post-event, we pour all of our collective energy into asking things like, what did the employee have for breakfast? Was this a willful violation, or was this reckless behavior? Was it unintended error? Or what was the employee's astrological sign? Is Saturn in retrograde? We ask stupid questions, and in return, we get shitty answers, right? We play stupid games, so we win stupid prizes. From these stupid questions, we work diligently to compile this trash heap of useless data, cherry-picking and force-fitting all these kind of useless bits of crap into a neat and clean incident report. And after our examination of the facts, we now have our culprits, right? We started with the wrong questions, and now we're going to get not-so-great answers. Through our efforts, we discovered the cause of the pain. The employee did not have a proper and nutritious breakfast before coming to work, and Saturn was indeed in retrograde. The company has a poster that talks about the importance of consuming that vitally important and nutritionally balanced breakfast before coming to work. So the employee knew that they should have ate breakfast, but they chose not to. Surely the employee knew Saturn's status and should have known how it could potentially impact their particular astrological sign as well. So willful violation it is. We start with the wrong questions. We ask the wrong questions. So, of course, we get not-so-great answers. We lay there on our organizational deathbed, and we ask about, what type of bow was it that shot our employee? What was the string made out of? Was it peacock feathers on there? Because those peacock feathers. Did they eat breakfast? Were they situationally aware? Did they follow the rules? We ask shitty questions, we get shitty answers, and we draw shitty conclusions.